What we're going to need for this, I already showed you, is the scope base, the scope rings, and the scope. And then I'm using the Caldwell scope mounting kit, which comes with alignment rods, a lapping rod. Get these out of the way. Handle for the lapping rod, a inch-pound torque wrench, leveling kit, and of course there's Loctite in there. That'll be used, and then the 220 grit lapping compound. Obviously, the first thing that has to be done is the old plugs need to come out. I like to keep these in case you ever do decide to go back to iron sights for whatever reason, such as a scope failure or competition or whatever. I'm not going to show it on video, but I also like to clean those out. Okay, scope bases on this, according to the Wheeler recommendations, is 30 inch-pounds. Like I said, I've used that for everything. Even on that Smith & Wesson 500, I used 30 inch-pounds and never had a problem. To adjust that, you can see as you turn this, there's a red line that appears in there. The top of that red line is your actual inch-pounds. If you want like if I want 30, I'll put the top of that red line on the line that lines up with the 30. If I want 35, then I turn it a little bit more to make the bottom of that line up with that 30, because that line is the equivalent of 5 foot-pounds, or 5 inch-pounds rather. For this I want 30, so I'll back that off and align it at 30 inch-pounds. Now for the scope base that I'm using, there is no front and back. Just rest that on there. And then for the screws, the one that I'm using is literally as close to a perfect fit as I can get. I use just a tiny drop. Doesn't take much. I can get that to focus on there. Does not take much Loctite to lock these in place. I literally put one drop on one side, and then it'll spread itself around as needed as you tighten it down. I will start with the middle screw, drop it in place, and tighten it down. I won't actually torque that down until I get all three of them in there and tighten down to just where they make contact. You notice what I did there when that wasn't lining up? What I did is I backed up the screw, back it out just until it clicks. When you back it out until it clicks, that click is the threads aligning. Right there. And tighten it down just until it makes contact. Now with the torque wrench set for 30, tighten that down until it clicks. And now you can see why you want as close to an exact fit as you can get. Tighten that down until it clicks. And you're done.